Go ahead and pull for your team color.
All right.
You will be the orange team.
Ooh, I think I would be really happy with, like, Kira was one of my favorites from season 3, Taisha, Ozzy, Michelle. Those would probably be my top choices off the top of my head. Honestly, not really. I think I would have certain types of people it'd be a challenge for me to work well with. Maybe like a Keaton type of player, I would be struggling a little bit, I think. But that would be the only thing I can think of. I'm ready. Come on in. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Look at us 20.
Look at us. My name's Eli.
I'm Taisha.
Yes, I know. Nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you as well. We gotta like kill this.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm Taisha from season 2. I'm 23 and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I go by she and her.
My name is Eli. I am also 23 years old from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I use he, him pronouns. Yeah, I did watch it. Taisha was actually one of my favorite players from season 2 and was on my list of people that I wanted to potentially work with this season, so I am very happy. I feel like my gameplay is very similar to the way she played in season 2, at least from what I saw from the viewer standpoint. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I have no complaints.
My advice, honestly, is to go with your gut because you will regret it in the end. So like if we can just stick with it, like right now, if you feel a certain type of way, go for it, you know, live with no regrets in the game and don't fall. Because Papa won't stop.
Oh, heard that. If nothing else, I just hope to gain another quality friendship and relationship, but also I want to prove to myself that I can do this and I can strategize and push myself with someone without having the safety net of going in with someone that I already know.
Exactly. I'm kind of the same way. It's more like showing yourself that you can adapt and be like frugal with anybody. So it's also I want to have a good time. I think we're gonna do really good, but also at the same time I want us to like strategize together and work our way, you know, to the end, because we will get there.
We will. I'm currently a restaurant manager living in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I work a lot, usually 50 to 60 hours a week, but when I'm not at work, I like to go on hikes, go to the beach, hang out with friends, go out for happy hour, anything social really. I like to be outside, and I like to honestly just do whatever with a large group of people. I've only played one live game before. I played Outlast last summer, which was a Survivor style game in Boston. But yeah, this is my first full experience where I'm hoping not to get sick. I did get sick in my first experience and had to leave early, so I kind of consider this my first real live game. But yes, I have played one before. What I'm most nervous about is just to, one, see who my partner is, someone that I'm hoping I can work well with, but also just as a whole who is going to be in this cast. I think first impressions are everything, and the perception that I give off to other people is going to play a huge role in this game. So I hope that I can find a core group of people that I can get along well with and be myself. In this game, I think people would most likely perceive me as a hero off the bat. I'm pretty loyal and honest in my everyday life. That being said, I hope to use that perception to my advantage and kind of work more villainous than people might expect. I am using that as a point of strategy for me in this game because I probably would play hero-like if I was just playing how I would in my everyday life, but I hope to switch that up for this game this year. If nothing else, I just want through this experience to prove to myself that I can do this while also making some solid relationships throughout the way. I'm a big social person and I enjoy trying new things, experiences, and meeting new people, so just hope to make myself proud, make everyone else proud, and meet some new cool people. People should root for me to win this game because I am going to be just an underperceived threat. In my everyday life, I am seen as a big teddy bear and often just underestimated, so I hope that the audience can see that I'm here to commit 100% and win this game, and hopefully I can just be myself and give off my fun-loving personality, but also be strategic and make the moves that I need to make to get myself all the way to the end.
My hobbies include playing orgs, traveling, and honestly, sleeping when I can. Because I don't do that no more. I'm an adult. So I played season 2 and honestly I had a pretty good experience, but at the same time, I made a lot of promises I couldn't keep. And in the end, it bit me in the ass. Literally. Well, Drew Olsen bit me in the ass, but still bit me in the ass. So I had a good time, but I think this time around I want to be able to expand my gameplay. I still want to be social because I feel like ultimately that's what helps you in this game is having connections. But I need to find a way to gauge not making sure I make anyone mad. Like that was my biggest problem last time. I had my hand in too many places and it bit me in the ass. So I want to change that up a little bit, keep my loyalties close, and hopefully my partner feels the same way. I learned that I am a mess. I'm messy. I am really messy, but in a good way. And I think that it speaks to my capabilities on what I can do. I know I can get myself far, I get in my head, but my reads for the most part are pretty accurate, and so I'm hoping that I can take that into this game and get far. I am very nervous that people are going to look at me automatically. When you have been here before, people will say, well, they've had their chance. And also on top of that, in the org community in general, when you have a reputation, whether it's good or bad, it's detrimental. So I hope any of my past game experiences don't come back to bite me. And that was a concern I had my first time playing, but now that I've had even more exposure since then, I feel like it's going to be even more difficult, but I'm up for the challenge because I feel like if you're a good game player, you can get yourself out of anything. Like, come on. It's Taisha. Like, y'all should wanna root for me. I'm like, I'm fun, I think.
Alright, so I've gotten a little bit of a chance to talk with Taisha. First impression is a great one. I feel like she has a very calming personality and a calming sense about her, which is going to be good for me. Also, we've chatted about how social we are and how we have a lot of similarities in the way that we approach this game and also life in general. We're the same age, we have the same job, so I'm excited. I think we have a lot of similarities that are going to help us out. We communicate really well just from the small time that we've gotten to talk so far, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
So I just met my partner Eli. He is dope as hell, and I think that we're really alike. And so I think that could play to our advantage in the sense that people will look at us as one, which I think for the time being will be good, because if we're both social, we can make good connections, and he seems to pick up what I'm saying, and he's asking me a bunch of questions, and he's giving me a bunch too, which I like. It's not like we're just like, so we're actually talking and thinking of strategy. So if we're gonna actually do those strategies, we'll see. But I'm really excited. I really like him a lot.
This for Taylor.
And I'm not falling this time. No tumbles.